त्यसमा निम्त्याउन चाहन्छु उहाँ यस्तो व्यक्ति जसले एउटा बीसीएचको इन्टायर टिमलाई लिड गरेर यो सम्पूर्ण कुरा सम्भव बनाइराख्नु भएको छ र आज हामी यो बीसीएच मेला 2025 मा एउटा ऐतिहासिक यो सेगमेन्ट तपाईहरु समक्ष लिएर आउँदैछौँ। अवश्य पनि तपाईहरु कतै नगई यो सेगमेन्टलाई तपाईले हेर्नुपर्छ सुन्नुपर्छ भन्ने अनुरोध गर्दछु। सो I would like to welcome a man behind BCH who is in the leading role to bring up the community, to advocate for the community, who is selflessly always working so hard for the community, the one and only Tilak Nirola for the special segment of this event. The floor is yours, Tilak sir.
धन्यवाद। सम्पूर्ण नेपाली भाषीहरू जति हामी हाम्रो संस्कृति मनाउँदैछौँ, हामी नेपाली भएको हाम्रो एउटा भाषा, यो संस्कृति, यो कार्यक्रम अति आवश्यक थियो। हाम्रो कम्युनिटीको नाम भुटनिज कम्युनिटी इन हैरिसबर्ग थियो। आज हामी नयाँ नाम एनाउन्स गर्दैछौँ। त्यसको लागि हामी समक्ष चाहिँ हाम्रो इलेक्टेड अफिसियल्सहरू पनि हुनुहुन्छ। कृपया 15 मिनट तपाईहरु बस्दिनुहोस्। नयाँ नामले हेरिसबर्ग मात्र हैन अरूलाई पनि समेट्छ। अझै धेरै कामहरू गर्नु छ र इलेक्टेड अफिसियल्सहरुबाट पनि हामीले इम्पोर्टेन्ट केही एनाउन्समेन्टहरू सुन्नु छ। पेन्सिल्भेनिया गभर्नरबाट स्पेशल मेसेज छ, यो पनि तपाईहरुले सुन्नुपर्छ। प्लिज 15 मिनट तपाईहरु बस्दिनुहोस् र म 15 मिनट भित्रमा कार्यक्रम सक्छु। डियर गेस्ट, good afternoon again. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. When we look back just few years earlier, it is incredible to see how far Bhutanese community in Harrisburg has came. In 2022, BC has operated with no staff, no fundings. Despite many challenges, we kept going because of our sheer commitment to serve our community. Today, I'm proud to report that BCH has 11 dedicated staff members working from the office. We have secured grants and funding from the state of Pennsylvania, Dauphin County, the private institutions such as Lehigh University. In 2022, through the support of our community, we raised $65,000 for the community. In 2024, that number has bumped up and we were able to raise over $100,000 for this community. That's a clear sign of trust and support that the BCH is getting. And thank you for everyone. Thank you, and thank you. BCH has also made a history. We are the first refugee resettlement agency in the nation, founded by former refugees, that now operates as a non-profit to help settle new refugees in this region. This is a remarkable milestone that reflects the resilience and leadership of our community. But with this progress, we have also faced challenges. Sadly, 16 individuals from Pennsylvania who were deported to Bhutan upon arrival here, they were immediately deported, and the Bhutan government also rejected them in the country. Now their life is in limbo. There were individuals who came to this country. This individual came through this country in a legal process, multiple rounds of security vettings. The Department of Homeland Security went to Nepal. They did an interview, multiple rounds of security vettings, medical examination by the US government. Professionals from here, they went there, they did all the screening, and we came to this country in a legal process, but these legally came individuals are arrested, put into detention, and deported to Bhutan, and I have been saying that this is unfair. I want to thank our elected officials for standing on this one, and I want you to continue to stand for this community. We must also remember that our story of our people is not finished. Even today, there are 6,500 individuals still living in the refugee camp in Nepal, waiting for the durable solution. I want to take a moment to honor them and to call upon the international community, including the government of Nepal, to ensure that no refugee is live in limbo without dignity, respect, hope for their better future. Despite this hardship, our community is strong. Community is very strong. The Bhutanese American community has grown into model of success and contribution. We have hundreds of small businesses owned by the Bhutanese American in this region. Many serve proudly in the US military, police officers, sheriff officers, Navy, fire department, nursing facilities, and other essential workforce. Over 72% of our families are now homeowners, and more than 91% of our community is employed. We are hardworking, tax-paying, and deeply committed to adopt this country. As we celebrate our culture and heritage together, let us remember no one can divide us. We must stay strong, proud of what we have achieved, and committed to building an even stronger future. Thank you everyone for your support. With this, ladies and gentlemen, it is now my honor to invite some of our special guests here in the stage, because we are announcing a big announcement. We're changing the name, and we will hear a few words from them. Without delay, I would like to invite State Senator Patty Kim, along with our State Representative Dave Matson in the stage. I would like to invite Honorable Mayor of Harrisburg, Madam Mayor Wanda Williams on the stage. I would like to welcome Justin Douglas, Commissioner Justin Douglas, Dauphin County Commissioner, the Chairman of the Board of Commissioners of the Dauphin County. I would like to also invite Kelly Nader, the Commissioner of the Cumberland County. She is the Chairwoman of the Board of Commissioners of the Cumberland County. Likewise, I would also like to invite the State Representative from New Hampshire, our very own Bhutanese American Suraj Burathuk in the stage. Likewise, I would like to welcome Regine Karu. He is the Executive Director of Governor's Advisory Commission on AAPI Affairs. I would like to welcome Commissioner Fred Faliana, the Commissioner of Susquehanna Township, also the member of the Governor's Advisory Commission on AAPI Affairs. I would also like to invite Justin Fleming, State Representative, Dr. Iski, the President of the Harrisburg Area Community College, to come here on the stage. Thank you. Likewise, I would like to invite the member of the BCS Board of Directors, Vice President Vinita Rai, our member of the Board of Directors, Secretary Maya Biswadulal. Likewise, I would like to invite Lakshman Bhandari, the Treasurer, Naren Rai, our Anis Sir, Ashish Manali, Yuvraj Koirala, Guru Subedi Sir, LB Sir, Soba Givire, also on the stage. Likewise, I would like to request and invite the BCH staff also to join us on the stage. Thank you. Thank you. We are joined by the Swartwater Township Commissioner, Tom Connolly. Thank you, Commissioner Connolly. इलेक्टेड अफिसर्सहरु अगाडि राख तपाईहरु पछाडी गइदिनुस् Alright. अब एउटा अत्यन्तै इम्पोर्टेन्ट एउटा काम गर्न गइरहेका छौँ हामीले बुद्धिस्ट कम्युनिटी इन हेरिसबर्गको तर्फबाट यो वर्ष 3 जनालाई हामी विशेष अनर गर्दैछौँ, विशेष सम्मान गर्दैछौँ। 3 जना जसले चाहिँ विभिन्न क्षेत्रमा कम्युनिटीलाई सपोर्ट पुर्याउनु भएको छ, कम्युनिटीको एडभोकेसीको लागि र यो कम्युनिटीलाई चाहिँ यहाँसम्म ल्याउनु भएको छ, उहाँहरूलाई क्विक अनर गर्न गइरहेको छु। त्यसको लागि हामी समक्ष हुनुहुन्छ एकजना चाहिँ आज हुनुहुन्न, डाक्टर रोसेल जो चाहिँ लिया युनिभर्सिटीबाट हुनुहुन्थ्यो, उहाँ हुनुहुन्न। उहाँ 10 वर्षदेखि हाम्रो कम्युनिटीलाई सपोर्ट गरिरहनु भएको थियो। आज उहाँ अनफर्चुनेटली युरोपमा हुनुहुन्छ, तर 2 जना अनरिसहरू हुनुहुन्छ। म क्विकली आई जस्ट वान्ट टु रेकग्नाइज दिस इन्डिभिजुअल्स। अनर को छ अनर त्यो पहिले ल्याएको छ त्यो frame. We're also joined by the Dauphin County Commissioner, George Hardwick. Thank you so much, Commissioner, for joining us. All right. Thank you, LB sir. First, we would like to recognize and honor our very own Dauphin County Commissioner, the Chairman of the Board of Commissioners, Justin Douglas. तपाईहरुले धेरै सुन्नु भएको छ, चाहे डिपोर्टेसनको कुरामा होस्, चाहे यो कम्युनिटीको विषयमा उभिने कुरा होस्, he was always there to support the community, and I want to proudly honor Justin Douglas with the हामीसँग दोसल्ला छ, दोसल्ला उडाएर सम्मान गरिदिनु होला। त्यसरी नै I want this honor to Senator Patty Kim. Senator Patty Kim to hand this over to Commissioner Justin Douglas. Thank you. Likewise, हामीसँग अर्को अनरी हुनुहुन्छ यो वर्षको, no other than the member of the BCS Board of Director and Goodness Entrepreneur, a community leader, Mr. Guru Subedi. Alright, अब हाम्रो नयाँ कम्युनिटी अर्गनाइजेसन बुद्धिस्ट कम्युनिटी इन हेरिसबर्ग BCH को नयाँ नाम के हो त? नयाँ नामले हजुरलाई समेट्दैन। Next one is to reveal the name of this community organization. I would like to invite the Senator Patty Kim, Mayor Wanda Williams, our commissioners from Kimberland and Dauphin County to stand in front of this, and we will reveal the name. So, 1, 2, 3, go! It is the Buddhist community in Central Pennsylvania. Buddhist community in Central Pennsylvania. आजदेखि Buddhist community in Harrisburg has changed the name to the Buddhist community in Central Pennsylvania. And I would like to thank all our elected officials, board of directors, and our staff for your wonderful work at PCS. Next, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to give a quick 1 to 2 minute speech to 2 honorees, and I'll pass on. First, I would like to request our Guru Subedi to come here in the front and give a few short remarks.
Namaste Subedai, thank you BCH. It's an honor to get honored again. That's a little different for me because I'm not used to getting this kind of things. But I'd like to make very clear, this is for all the BCS vote. And on top of that, I'd like to remember this guy, Tilak Nirola, the chairman of our community. He's the one who was working every day behind the scene or in front of everything to make it happen since last 3 or 4 years. And we are here today. Thank you, Tilak sir, and the hard-working BCS board. Today we changed the name also. They are the real deal, and because of them, I'm getting honored, and I'm thankful to these guys. And we'll be there always to support the community. And also sadly, like personally, this is my last term in BCH, and I'd like to stay a little away and support in whatever it takes to bring up good things, happiness, the diversity, everything in one place and celebrate our beautiful, beautiful society. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, I would like to request the chairman of the board of Dauphin County Board of Commissioners, our honorary Justin Douglas.
Thank you so much for this amazing event being right here in Dauphin County. It's been amazing to be here for a few hours walking around, greeting many of you. Congratulations on the new name. That's exciting. And I just want to say, we see you. We see your contribution to Dauphin County, to all of central Pennsylvania. We see your resilience. The resilience of the refugee community is something that I've been deeply exposed to over the last 2 years, and seeing the strength of your community, and it is something that is inspiring. And I think your dreams are our dreams. We are woven together. We are a diverse community here in central Pennsylvania, and we learn from one another. And I have learned from your power, your strength, your resilience, especially in the face of the difficulty that we've experienced over the last year. I'm with you in that fight. I want to ensure that people understand you came here through a process, as Talak was saying earlier. You came here through a process. You were vetted. And ultimately, you're contributing here. And we're going to keep fighting for you. I'm going to keep fighting for you. And I want to ensure that your community is spotlighted as some of the best of what central Pennsylvania has to offer. So thank you so much, and thank you for this.
Thank you, Commissioner. Next, I would like to invite Senator Patty Kim here to give a short remark.
Good afternoon, everyone. You must be so proud of your children who are dancing up here. It is so beautiful to watch their smiles. I know they have to practice a lot. Our children need to be proud of their heritage. They have to be proud of Bhutan. They have to be proud of their food and their faith, because even though we're in America, we're Bhutanese American. We can be both. Bhutanese Americans are important in this community. We are a government that supports your culture. We admire your heritage. We admire your history for being so strong and for making it here in the United States. So let us help you. Let us support you. We want to see your children do well. We want them to succeed and do even better. Thank you for having us, and continue to be proud to be Bhutanese American. Thank you.
Next, I would like to invite the Mayor of Harrisburg, Madam Wanda Williams.
Good afternoon. It is a joy to be here among friends, neighbors, brothers, and sisters who have come together not only to celebrate your heritage, but to enrich Harrisburg in measurable ways. I thank the Bhutanese community in Harrisburg for this invitation today, and for all the work you do in weaving your traditions, your energy, and your spirit into the fabric of this city. You are not newcomers who simply arrived. You are makers. You're educators, entrepreneurs, and caregivers. You have built community centers. You have organized cultural events. You have raised students who learn, who serve, who dream, many of whom are making their own contributions, large and small, to bettering this city of Harrisburg. Every time you share your food, your music, your dance, or your prayers, you teach us the meaning of resilience and beauty. I know that the Bhutanese community in Harrisburg has been a force for good. Since 2014, you have served not just as a gathering place, but as a hub of mutual aid, cultural preservation, educational support, and social connection. You help students find resources. You address health and social needs. And you come together for events that unite people and celebrate who you are. And I would say this to the Vietnamese community, and I say this with humility. I have always stood with you, and I ask you now for you to stand with me. I carry forward a vision of inclusion and opportunity for every family, every neighborhood, every culture that makes up this city. I cannot do it without you. I will need your support to keep this work going. Let us build together safe neighborhoods, thriving local businesses, accessible education, trusted opportunities, and deep respect for every culture that Harrisburg calls home. Thank you for all you have done, for all you are doing, and for all you will do. May this Mela remind you, all of us, of how strong we are when we join hands together in friendship and purpose. Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Thank you, Harrisburg Mayor Wanda Williams. Next, we are joined by our Cumberland County Commissioner, Jane Fauci. Thank you so much for joining us. Next, we have a special message from Governor of Pennsylvania, Josh Shapiro. So I would like to invite our Regine Caro, the Executive Director of Governor Commission on AAPI Affairs.
Good afternoon, everyone. Namaskar. Thank you, Tilak. Thank you, PCH. Sorry, I should say BCCPA board for this wonderful Mela. So wonderful to see such a colorful display of the community over here. I'm here on behalf of Governor Josh Shapiro with a special message. The governor often says, no matter what you look like, where you come from, who you love, and who you pray to, everyone is welcome in the state of Pennsylvania. And we are so grateful to the leadership of BCH board, Tilak ji, especially Tilak, who also serves on the Governor's Commission on AAPI Affairs. And we are very grateful for the entire community, the Bhutanese American community in central Pennsylvania. You contribute to our state in numerous ways, enriching our culture with your wonderful dance and arts and music, and contributing to our local economy with your wonderful small businesses. I'm going to read out the greetings that the governor has sent for this wonderful event. It is my pleasure to recognize the 2025 Bhutanese community in Harrisburg, Mela. Our Commonwealth is comprised of rich, vibrant, and diverse communities that provide a wealth of knowledge, culture, and traditions for all to enjoy. The Bhutanese community represents a vital component of our diversity and should feel an immense sense of pride when reflecting upon their resilience and forward-looking optimism towards a better tomorrow. This occasion marks a significant milestone in recognizing the work done by Bhutanese community in Harrisburg, including serving 30,000 recently resettled Bhutanese Nepali refugees in the greater Harrisburg area since 2011. The many time-honored customs that are undertaken to celebrate this event, from music to food to art to clothing, promote the Bhutanese culture and all its contributions. We thrive when we celebrate the diversity that brings strength and vitality to our communities. I have no doubt that the Bhutanese community will stand as a pillar of unity and cultural richness in our Commonwealth for many years to come. As Governor, I'm honored to recognize the 2025 Bhutanese Community Harrisburg Mela. Please accept my best wishes for a joyful and memorable event given under my hand and the seal of the Governor at the city of Harrisburg this 28th day of 2025, the year of the Commonwealth 250th, Governor Josh Shapiro.
All right, thank you, Regine, for such a wonderful message. Next, I would like to invite our state representative, Dave Madsen, to give a quick remark.
Namaste, Harrisburg! How we feeling today?
Good. You look beautiful. I just want to congratulate all the organizers for putting this on. When I first took on the role 3 years ago, it was the beginning of a new relationship. And for me, I can proudly say I'm not just up here with organizers, I'm here with true friends. I've watched our children and our youth at many of these competitions. In 3 years, you know, for us as adults, it goes by pretty quick. But for these kids, I remember seeing some of them being very little, and now they're teenagers. And it's just been a privilege to grow as a person and learn and support this community as grown as well. You are creating a robust, dynamic economy here in Dauphin County and Pennsylvania through events like this, through the businesses that you're creating, and the jobs you're creating, and all the recreational events through Taekwondo and other things that you're bringing. You're bringing thousands of people into our local economy, and we're seeing the benefits of it. So thank you so much for coming here, supporting us and us supporting you and the relationships that we've created. I look forward to more events and more growth together, and just congratulations on being such a beautiful, wonderful culture, and thank you so much for having me.
Thank you, State Representative Dave Maxson. Next, हामी समक्ष हाम्रै कम्युनिटीको हाम्रो भुटनिस अमेरिकन कम्युनिटीबाट पनि स्टेट रिप्रेजेन्टेटिभ हुनुहुन्छ। तपाईहरुलाई थाहा छ छैन, a very proud person who made us feel very proud, no other than the state representative from New Hampshire, our own Bhutanese American, Suraj Budathaki.
Hello Harrisburg, how are you today? Good? Namaste. यो कार्यक्रम अर्गनाइज गर्नुभएकोमा DCH, DCCPA-लाई धेरै धन्यवाद दिन चाहन्छु र हाम्रो महान चाड तिहार र दशैँको अग्रिम शुभकामना यहाँलाई म दिन चाहन्छु। It is an extraordinary honor to stand before you today, not just as a representative, not just as a former Buddhist refugee, but as a proud American and a great son of two homelands. We gather today in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, a land soaked in the ink of history and the sweat of revolution. It is right here that the Declaration of Independence was signed. Right here where a new idea of liberty took its first bold breath. We may not have been there when John Adams and Thomas Jefferson declared independence. We may not have marched with the Minutemen in 1776. We may not have stood at Gettysburg or crossed the Edmund Bridge, but we are here now. And today, we are fighting new wars, not of muskets or cannons, but of justice versus indifference, inclusion versus exclusion, belonging versus bigotry. We fight against poverty in our neighborhoods. We fight against systems that overlook our contributions. We fight for universal health care, quality education, fair housing, equal opportunity, and most of all, for dignity. We must rise to the promise of who we are, a nation blessed with unmatched wealth and opportunity, and a responsibility to ensure that no one is left behind. Over 30 years ago, many of us were forced to leave Bhutan, stripped of our homes, our rights, and even our nationality. We came here with wounds, yes, but also with wisdom, work ethic, and an unstoppable will. And in towns like Harrisburg, In the rolling hills of Pennsylvania, we found a second chance. We work hard, not just for ourselves, but for this country. We took on the night shifts. We never ever said no to weekends. We cleaned the hospitals. We cared for the elderly. We grew small businesses from nothing, and we raised our children to respect this land as their own, because it is. But alongside these successes, there is a pain that has never left us. A pain too many of our fellow Americans do not see. Many Buddhist Americans live in chronic family separation. When we were expelled, we left behind children, siblings, parents, and grandparents. Many never saw them again. Some of us lost our parents or grandparents while they were still in Bhutan. Yet, even as American citizens, the government of Bhutan continues to deny the right to attend their funerals, to hold their hands in sickness, or to say goodbye in person. There are mothers right here in Pennsylvania, who have not hugged their children, their son, in decades. There are fathers who still dream of hearing their daughters call them Baba. And there are families whose loved ones are in Buddhist prisons, inhumanly incarcerated, some serving life sentences for nothing more than speaking out for their basic rights. To our elected officers, the Buddhist American journey is a modern chapter in American story. We are not outsiders. We are co-authors of the future of this state and the nation. From refugee camps to factory floors, from classrooms to legislatures, we are rising. But let us rise in responsibility. Let us serve this country with the same devotion we once gave to our ancestral homeland. Let us remember, democracy is not inherited, it is practiced. And as President Abraham Lincoln reminded the nation on the November 1863, right here in Pennsylvania at Harrisburg, on a battlefield still wet with blood of the Civil War, our government must remain of the people, by the people, to the people, for the people. He spoke those words not the time of ease, but the time where the very survival of the Union and the future of freedom were in doubt. We, the Buddhist Americans, understand that struggle. We may not have seen that. We may not have been there at the founding of this nation. But we are here now to help perfect it. And that, my friend, is a historic duty. Let us walk forward together with gratitude, with hope, and with purpose. Thank you. God bless America.
Thank you, our state representative from New Hampshire, our very own Suraj Buddhatate. Next, I would like to invite Cumberland County Commissioners, both Commissioners, Kelly Nader and Commissioner Jen Fauci here in the stage and give a quick remark.
Thank you, Tilak. Jean and I both wanted to be here today to celebrate the new name because we are from Cumberland County and we are committed to working as a region. And the new name really symbolizes that for us. So thank you for including us and we look forward to working together. I'm going to hand it over to my colleague.
Namaste, everyone. And you certainly are having a good time. When I drove in, the number of people that are here, it is phenomenal. You have packed the parking lot. There are children just having a fabulous time. Dancers ready to come up here, and I'm a black belt. I practice Taekwondo. I can't wait to see what you do. Cannot wait. You know, Cumberland County has been settling refugees for over 40 years. We will continue to settle refugees. We are so to this region, and I, for one, am very proud of you and the work that you do. Thank you.
Thank you, commissioners from Cumberland County. Next, I would like to invite Dauphin County Commissioner George Hardwick.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'd first like to say hello to my neighbors, Suhana and Sublina, who are out there. I didn't bring Camden with me today, but I know you wanted to see him rather than me. This is a great gathering, a great day, a great celebration of the diverse tapestry and culture that represent this county. Woven together, it's a fabric that cannot be taken apart. And I want to make it very clear that we work for you, not the other way around. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your contributions to our community, our society. I was great friends with an original individual who came here quite some time ago named Padam Rizal. How many of you know Padam Rizal? We still have work to do in suicide prevention, drug and alcohol help, and the ability to lead families towards the success and the life that can happen here in America. In working with you to be able to overcome those cultural challenges, we know we can save lives, we know we can provide help, and we know we can build a better quality of life for the residents of the Bhutanese community. Thank you for coming out and enjoy what looks to be one incredible celebration. Thank you too much.
All right, I see